Hey guys, welcome back to Whitty's Gear Reviews. Today this video is probably not gonna do well. I totally understand, but it might be helpful to some. And I'm gonna go over something that I was me and the family were going through Walmart and we were just shopping, going down some aisles, and I saw something, and when I saw the price, I'm like, you know what? I want to add that into my camping bag, my hiking bag, my hunting bag, and I'm going to show you what it is, and I'm going to explain to you why I got it and what need I needed to fill in those bags, and kind of what my thought process was. So, real quick, it's going to be hard to see. These things are pretty big, but this thing is a synthetic, basically, chamois. They're made in Germany, and they come out of Miami, Florida as the distributor. But these things are large, and they're bright orange, right? I don't know overall how long the length is, but I will measure that and let you know. So real quick, guys, you're looking at, it's a lot bigger than I thought. You're looking by 19.5 by almost 28 inches. So that's pretty large. You don't have to use it all. I guess you could cut it and make it smaller if you wanted to. But as you can tell, I bought 4 of these things. And some uses for a chamois. Let's kind of zoom out. I think I'm way too close to you. But some uses for a chamois, right? Let's discuss that, because there's just a ton of them. I didn't clean off my desk. I've got some camping bags I'm trying to put together, so I've got stuff everywhere. But I got these today and thought, man, I'm going to throw a video to get together real quick. Now, what are uses? Why would I want a chamois? And why, when I saw this, it was in the cleaning aisle, guys. Last place I thought about looking for something for one of my bags, in the cleaning aisle. And you can see there's a lot of them. This nice bright orange. So what can you use a chamois for? You can use it for, one, it's a towel, right? It is super absorbent. These things don't weigh nothing, man. It's like felt paper, except it's thick and durable. It's not like you're going to rip that, right? You can use these things as your towel. And that's kind of why I got it. In my bags, I was looking for those small little, some people have seen them, those little Sea to Summit, super lightweight hiking towels, super expensive. And I'm like, yeah, I might get one of those. That might be what I add to my bag. But then I thought, man, I'm not going to spend that money. I've got to buy at least 3 or 4 of them. But one of these in the size that I mentioned, because these things are huge, will work, because these things are super absorbent, and then you wring them out and they're dry again pretty much, and will still soak up liquids. So, when you're looking at this thing for drying and cleaning, right? Great to use when you're camping, to dry your hands, to wipe up a spill, anything like that. Your tent, if you get condensate on your tent, you get some water in it, man, you toss one of these out, and it's just like a super thin, super absorbent sponge, right? Without having to carry a sponge. And this soaks up a lot more liquid than a sponge does. And like I said, you can use it as a towel, paper towel, anything like that. Super easy to clean, too. You can almost just rub it together and clean off debris from it as you rinse it with water. But, like I said, good for cleaning pots, pans, wiping down your tent with condensate, keeping things, from that have moisture on them, wiping off moisture. So a bunch of different stuff. And like I said, they absorb real fast. So it's like throwing down a real super absorbent sponge, but it covers a lot of area. You can use these things for first aid. It soaks up very good, and it's a dense material. You can actually use this for a pressure bandage. You could use it for a wound dressing if you want to cut it into small pieces. If you've got a good size cut, wrap. Some of you should have Gorilla Tape, electrical tape, or some kind of tape with you. You could use this as an improvised bigger Band-Aid. I mean, things are huge. Now you're getting rid of your towel. if you do that. But in a bind, you can use it for that. You can also use this for a way to filter water. It will allow water to go through it. That's what it's designed to do. It is absorbent. You can wring it out, but you can use it to filter out sediment that's in water. Water will pass through it. So you can't use it for like a ground cloth or anything like that, because it's going to soak up the water in the ground or the moisture, and your knees are going to get wet. But you can use it, you know, as a way to filter water. You can actually, as big as these things are, you can fold it up, tie it up, and you can use it for a bear bag, put some food in, hiking up in a tree. Just get you some cordage, grab all four corners, you know, kind of wad them up, and you can create a carrying bag, improvised bag for foraging or anything like that. So it kind of takes some gear out of your bag. And these things, I can't say enough, are super lightweight. Another thing is the color. It's orange. So if you're carrying a signal flag or anything like that, now your towel can improvise as that, right? This is a bright enough orange to where you can, in a big enough sheet to where you can use this as a signaling device. So when I kind of saw these and thought of all the uses you could use one of these for, this synthetic chamois, I was like, you know what? That is a cloth multi-tool if I've ever seen one, because it's got so many different uses. Guys, what other uses can you think of for them? I mean, it's a towel, it's first aid. You know, you can use it as a signaling device. I mean, everybody's got a multi-tool in their bag that does a lot of things, but I would equate it to a super absorbent shamog, right? You could turn a shamog or a bandana into 100 things, but neither one of those things are very good of absorbing liquid. Now this is. You can use it as a face covering if it's real cold outside. It's bigger than a standard bandana. Now it wouldn't tie that well. You'd probably have to poke some holes, but you could use a little paracord and use it around your face, make gloves out of it. There's a million different things you could do with this. If, you know, you're carrying some thread and a needle, I mean, I think it would be endless because it's real strong fabric, but it is super absorbent. It's soft to the touch, but you're not going to want to wear this, you know, use this for gloves or wear in the snow or anything like that, because it's going to soak up that moisture, and you're definitely trying to wick that away from your hands, not draw it too. But you could see where there's a lot of uses. Some people say that they've hung these things from a piece of cord over top of a picnic table, and as the wind naturally blows it around, it's a fly deterrent. Don't know, haven't tried that. I read it. Sounds good, right? Don't know if that would really work, but have you used something like that? Guys, I made this video because I like showing people things, thinking outside the box, and this isn't nothing special, right? These things are $1.48. I bought 4. I should have bought them all. But I needed 4 immediately for different bags. But at $1.48, I don't think you could buy a roll of paper towels for that are throwaway. These can be reused. I don't think you could buy, you know, a decent bag of good Band-Aids that are very absorbent for that. I know that even off Temu, I bought a signaling bandana and it was way more expensive than $1.48. I think it was like $4. So, and it's not multi-use. I mean, bandanas are multi-use. Let me take that back. But they're not absorbent. So this takes a towel, which is probably pretty bulky if you carry one in any of your bags, out. It takes all that out because, yeah, it's not as big as a full-size towel, but it works the same. You dry off the areas you want. If it quits absorbing, you wring it out, then dry off again, and you're done. And the biggest thing, again, guys, is super cheap, super light. Got to be decently made. It's made in Germany. I would think that's better than some other places you could buy gear from. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share it. Do me a favor. If you know of other uses for this other than drying your car after you've washed it, let me know. What other uses are for these out there other than the ones that I mentioned already? And guys, I get it. Most people are probably going to click right through this video and think, man, what's this guy talking about?
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
Totally understand. I'm not 100% in this for, hey, everybody's going to love my content. Most people, like I said, are going to click right through this. But if you found it interesting, leave me a comment. If I can reach out to 2 people that are like, you know what, I want to put one of those in my bag. I get it. I understand what he's talking about. That might be useful to me. Man, let me know in the comments. Because I can do Temu gear reviews all day long, knife reviews, all that stuff. But my mind doesn't think that way. When I go into a store, I'm looking at survival gear, prep gear, camping gear, and I'm looking at anything I can get myself on a budget. And when I find something like that, what do I want to do? Man, I want to come to my channel family and be like, look what I found. It was $1.48 chamois. Most of y'all probably think I done lost my mind. I went crazy. No, I see a multi-purpose use for this object at a super cheap price. And maybe I'm just a gear geek and I got super excited over a cheap chamois from Walmart. Guilty. Anyways, guys, leave me a comment. What do you think about these? Did I overdo it? Video I probably shouldn't have made. Let me know that too. I get excited about gear, especially when I find something that is multi-use at a super cheap price. Anyways, guys, still 3 ways to support the channel. Whitty's Gear, Buy Me a Coffee, memberships. We struggle at all 3 of those. If you want to help, hey, those are great ways to do it. But I understand holiday season's coming up. I'm not twisting anybody's arm. If you want to help, we'd appreciate it. But it's completely up to you. But always do me the favor, because I want to keep putting content out, even if it's $1.48 synthetic chamois that's made in Germany. Like, share, subscribe, click all those notifications. Do us a favor. That's a good way to help us out. Love y'all. See you on the next one. And if it's not your thing, I apologize in advance. I was excited about it. Hey, so I thought I'd share with the ones that might need something like this. Anyways, like I said, love y'all. See you on the next one.